into Chase Field in downtown Phoenix. We've got baseball on the and towing the slab here, Blake Snell. What do you got on him, Chris?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
All right, just about ready for baseball. This is Corbin Carroll.
Fielder, number 7.
Fly ball down the line. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting second, the second baseman, Tommy Edman.
Foul ball there. Here in Phoenix, and just getting settled into this one.
It's always an exciting day at the ballpark when you have a pitcher as good as Blake Snell on the mound. I mean, this lineup is dealing with a 6'4" lefty that does a great job of missing bats and has a variety of pitches that can beat you.
Missed with a changeup. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count.
Snell is tall, he can throw heat, and he's the type of pitcher that loves to throw his best stuff as much as possible, which includes a nasty curveball.
Here's a 2-2. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A solo shot. 1 down. Next up for the A's, Anthony Santander.
Inside, ball 1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Out on the drop, 3rd strike, 2 gone.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
2 down, nobody on. Check swing, now an appeal to 3rd. Didn't go. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Lanes in my way, they might have to get hurt. Approach me with caution, might have to get hurt. I traveled from the treetop, but I came up from the dirt. That shotty like a detox, hit the pump and go berserk. Shotty like a detox, hit the pump and go berserk. I think y'all in my way.
We go to the bottom of the first, and pitching in this one for the A's, Tyler Glasnow. What do you have on him, Chris?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Here's O'Neal Cruz.
Leading off tonight, the center fielder, number 50, O'Neal Cruz.
Ball. Check swing called strike. And it's 1-1. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He's really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, bases empty. Now at the plate, Nick Kurtz. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
High fly ball down the left field line. That's back there. Out of here. He'll take a jog around the bases. And we're level. It's 1-1. Line drive, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Batting fifth, the third baseman,
Miguel Vargas stands in now for the Diamondbacks. One run across to the frame so far here on opening day. Swings through that.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swings through that one. It's new inning getting started. Bo Bichette up to the dish. First offering way inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a foul out of play. Snell measures 6 feet 4 inches. 33 years old. A former first-round pick back in 2011. Sends it to first and quickly one away in the second.
Ball, that's out.
On the ground right side. Throws to first in time. 2 away. 2 outs. Base is empty. Carson Kelly up next for the A's. And there's a foul ball. That one's upstairs, ball one. Tied up here in the early going. This one in the air, center field. And that's the third out. Back here in the desert, bottom of the second. Gavin Sheets stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Glasnow back to work.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Right side, hard hit. Edmonds slings to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
The catcher, number 14, Gabriel Moreno.
Ball! That pitch is out.
Next offering in there for a strike. And now it's even 1-1.
Ball! That's inside.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Struck him out swinging. And that's 4 strikeouts. So digging in, Nathan Lucas. Just missed. Out towards right center field. Keishel on the move to the gap. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. Back here at Chase Field, here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Hey! That's ball two.
Pitch
Ball
misses
three.
there. 3-1 now. Swings through that one.
Then he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. That's to third, and it stays fair. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Carroll in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Quick toss to first.
No,
tries to
there.
get back and save. The 1-0.
Hey!
Pitch out, but no action. That missed by a lot. And now 3-1. Way out front for strike 2. Man at first, 1 away. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Tapped up the first base side. And a foul ball. Runner goes again. To the right side. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Ball inside.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot. Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
This one smoked on its way out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And the A's jump in front. It's 4-1. One down. Anthony Santander at the plate. He's 0 for 1. The 0-2. That one way inside. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
The left fielder, number 22, Christian Yelich.
That's a ball.
Oh,
No,
he looks
that's
more
down.
focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here on opening day. And it remains 2-2. That one missed. Swing and a ground ball. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Bobin Jack gets a chance to hit. He's 0 for 1. This one in the air center field. Cruz settles underneath it. And that is that. Back here in the desert, set for the bottom of the third, Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Liner, and this could be trouble.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend.
Runner on the move. Swing and a miss. Save. Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. Here in the last half of the third. And a foul ball. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Struck out swinging his first time.
Inside, ball 1.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. Late on that fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Check swing went around, and it's 1-2. Perdomo, the runner at second with one away. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Up the middle, Edman. To first, 2 away now.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the first baseman, Nick Kerr.
Two outs and one in scoring position. Clips the outside corner. That's strike one.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Swing and a miss as he was late. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Start of the fourth. Now the A's designated hitter, Chase DeLauder. Snell back to work. That catches the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1.
You know, these A's doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
Now pitching for the
righty reliever out of the pen, number 62. He has a great slider with tons of movement. On the ground to third, Vargas. Here's Marte for one. To first, double play. Nicely done. And now it's Alec Bohm. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. That's strike two.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
On the ground to third. Fires over to first. And the inning is over. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Mickey Moniak.
You know, these D-backs, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
Carroll takes it in for the out. One down.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the third baseman, Miguel Vargas.
Ground ball to the right side. And foul ball. Glass now back to work, the 0-1. Swing and a miss at a slider. Stays alive. Got him swinging. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat. Grounded out his first time up. That one ripped, and that's got extra bases written all over it. The relay, and that's a double.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the catcher number 14, Gabriel Moreno.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Leaps at the wall, but can't haul it in. In comes the run from second. And they cut the lead to 2. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Everything came together for him. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Lucas in the box now. Takes strike 1. Fouled off left side. Man on second, 2 down. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Back here at Chase Field, now it's the right fielder, Luke Keeschel.
Luke Keeschel.
And that one is lifted in the air. Marte moving under it. Takes it in for the out.
That was
that's
absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
What do you got?
1-1, check swing, appeal down to third. Nope, he held back. Check swing called strike. And the count is even, 2-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Up next for the A's.
2 down, base is empty. Tommy Edman at the plate. That one fouled off.
That's ball 2.
2 down, nobody on. Here on opening day. Off the mark there. 3 balls and a strike.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Line drive. Reaching for it and brings it in. Back here in the desert, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Well, these Diamondbacks looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
And a 1-1. Late swing, foul to the left. Lifted in the air, right center field. Keeschel on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down. In the air, right field. Keeschel on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there are 2 down. Here's Ketel Marte.
Outside.
And it's fouled away. The A's leading by 2. Last half of inning number 5. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And a base hit right there. And that keeps the inning alive. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. Going. Gone. Another homer. His second homer of the night. And we're starting over. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Mickey Moniak stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Hey!
Swings and misses. 0-2. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, cut out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
The 1-0. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. There goes the runner in the dirt. And now a man into scoring position. Blocked by the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw. Way inside, gets out of the way. And ball 4 to a board.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Gavin Sheets stands in. Jack Dreyer. Into the rock out of the pen, and he has some nasty breaking stuff. Ball 1 there.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle.
Oh, gets dirty to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. That one is upstairs. And a count 1-2.
All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Ground ball up the middle. Base hit. 1 run in already. Another comes in to score, and they lead by 2.
Back-to-back base hits. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And now Nathan Lucas. Base hit into center field. Headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead. Gavin Stone on the pitch out of the pen here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
That's in for a strike. Inside, almost got him. Moreno at second. Lucas at first. 2 out of the inning. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two on, 2 outs. Good job to fight that one off. And a 1-2 again.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. This one in the air, center field. Carroll under it. And that'll do it. Top of the 6th inning, digging in, Anthony Santander.
25, Anthony Santander.
Here's a 1-1. And a big swing and a miss.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of changeups. Probably won't see another one here.
Fights it off, he'll see another.
Ball 2.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Next for the A's, the left fielder, number 22, Christian.
They turn things over to the southpaw, Sean Newcomb. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Newcomb.
And that one upstairs, ball 1. Strike 2.
That's a ball.
On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. Now here's a flare off the bat. Base hit, and that's a 1-out single. Next up for the A's, Bo Bichette. Check swing. He went 0-1.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
0-2 now. Runner on the go. This one in the air, right field. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the A's, the designated hitter, Chase Gelato.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. He makes the grab, and that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, O'Neal Cruz. Up the middle, Edman gets it to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Ketel Marquez.
got him to chase one upstairs there.
Well, you know this guy wants a pitch up, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall. But you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
On a line out towards center. That's out number 2.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Kurtz stands in now and watches strike 1. Late with the swing there.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Out towards right center field. Keishel on the move to the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. We go to the top of the 7th. And now here's the A's catcher, Carson Kelly.
Ball 1.
Line drive, and it goes just foul.
Ball 2.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 2-2. And he can't come up with it. Still able to fire over. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Now he breaks his bat. Perdomo gets under it. And there are 2 outs. Now it's the right fielder, Luke Keishel, 1 for 2.
Luke Keishel.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And that's the 3rd out. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Mickey Moniak.
No, inside.
High fly ball down the left field line. Going back. Out of here. A home run off the foul pole. He flexes his power with that swing. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. And there's one away. Now it's the DH, Gavin Sheets.
The designated hitter, Gavin Sheets.
Ball, that's outside.
And another ball. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Breaking ball, and that got him.
That ball hit him.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the
Substitution now at first base. D-backs bringing on a pinch runner. Bryce Teodosio looking for some added speed out there in the late innings.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Fought off foul.
Well, that two-seamer's heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
That's a ball.
Runner on the go. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. This one in the air right field. And it's just foul. One run across in the frame so far. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Runner on the go again. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability.
Runner goes again. In the air to left center. Carroll should have this one. Stretches out and hauls it in. The relay throw. Now safe at first. He gets back in. So up next, Nathan Lucas.
The left fielder, Nathan Lucas.
Runner on the go. Ripped, and he can't glove it. It's by him. Throw sails over his head at first.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. I know it was a ground ball, but
so a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Mark Leiter Jr. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball.
Inside ball.
The other way, can't reach it. This should score at least one. One run is in. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Throw cut off to third. He's in there.
just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch, and right off the bat he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
At the plate, O'Neal Cruz. Yeah, that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. Popped in the air, left field, and that will end the inning. Back here at Chase Field. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Corbin Carroll. Hit on the ground to the right side. And he's out on the tag.
Up next for the A's, the second baseman, Tommy Edman.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. The D-backs leading by 5, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Outside, that's a ball.
The 1-2. No question about this one. It's out of here. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. One down. Anthony Santander up next for the A's. And that misses. Ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Check swing called strike. Going to count 1-2. stays alive.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight.
Yellow.
Right back to him on the mound. In plenty of time to first. Yelich is out. 3rd out. Back here in the desert, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Ketel Marte now at the plate.
Marte.
Lined into left center, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trust.
Now pitching for the
So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Adrian Morejon.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
That one almost got him.
Ball in.
Marte on at first, nobody out. That clips the zone, and the count is 3-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. Another homer. His 3rd home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 11-5. Mickey Moniak getting ready to hit.
Hey.
Strike 2. Morejon goes 5 feet 11 inches, 27 years old, and he was born in Cuba. That's out to center field. Carroll under this one and makes the grab. And there's one down.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the 3rd baseman, Miguel Vargas.
2 runs across in the inning. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering upstairs.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
The designated hitter.
2 outs, base is empty. Now up next for Arizona, Bryce Teodosio. Came into the game as a pinch runner. This is his first trip to the plate in this one. Yeah, that's fouled off. Hit hard, base hit. And that extends the inning. Right through there for a strike. This one in the air, center field. Carroll settles underneath it, brings it in, and that is that. D-backs get one on the solo jack. Last chance coming up for the A's. All set to start the 9th in this one. Stepping Bobichette.
Now pitching for the Diamondbacks, number 48, Rosaro.
There's a swing and a drive. That one's got a chance. Tattooed and gone. Bobichette bless one out. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the ninth. And there's one down. And now the batter is Carson. Looks like a pinch hitter for the A's, Samuel Vasallo. Hammered down the right side, but foul. 0-1 now. Swinging a foul straight back. Tap dances out of the way of that one. On the ground to short, Perdomo. The A's down to their final out. 2 down, bases empty. The third base looks like a pinch hitter for the A's, Bryson Stott. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Hammered down the right side, but foul. One strike away. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. And what a play! Ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the